Man, I was talking about a Switch 2 way before everyone else.
Here's a picture of it.
Get me a Switch.
That was one of the first videos I ever made. But now is the prime time for a remake. The Switch is almost 7 years old, the average length of a gaming generation. What a ride. This has been one of the best eras in the history of games, but it's coming to a close. We can feel it with all the remakes filling out the schedule, the leaks and rumors, and the inescapable feeling that something is coming. Everyone is expecting a second Nintendo Switch, and here's why that makes so much sense that I said it back before any of you. Look at Nintendo's history. The original NES was the first fully realized game console, and the SNES was the same thing, but Super. The Nintendo 64 was the first 3D game console, and the GameCube was the same thing, but Super. The Game Boy was the first portable gaming console, and the Game Boy Advance was the same thing, but Super. They were pretty orthodox when it came to hardware. The Wii and DS were the beginning of the gimmick era, and while touchscreens and motion controls live on in the markets, they didn't have the standardized staying power of your basic controller. They rolled the dice once again with the Wii U and 3DS era, and it didn't reproduce the same success. But now, they finally found a gimmick. Innovation that actually works. Several of them actually. Detachable controls with multiple formations that enable both single and multiplayer. All of their former gimmicks and innovations and features integrated and upgraded. And most of all, portability. It's the ultimate convenience that synergized their two business lines into one. Now, I don't know about you, but after having a hybrid console, I cannot go back. I cannot go back to having a home console and a dedicated handheld. I cannot go back to paying for two separate machines to play separate games. It would be like only going back to 2D gaming after 3D was invented. The Nintendo Switch was the first hybrid game console, and they should, and we hope, and it looks like they will, follow it up with the same thing, but Super! The Super Nintendo Switch. Or the Super Switch. Switch 2, whatever.
Get me a Switch.
Without wasting time and money on thinking of some new gimmick, they can invest all that on improving the best thing they'd ever done. Match the power of at least the PS4 and Xbox One, 4K docked and 1080p portable, larger system memory, longer battery, a singularized D-pad, analog triggers, friggin' cup holder, and of course, backwards compatibility. The Switch was a revolution. It heralded a change for gamers' lifestyles, industry trends, Nintendo's image, and their entire business model. What paradigm could follow and improve upon a hybrid console? AR? VR? Mind chips? Whatever direction video games take and whoever takes them there, I just want to be able to take the game with me when we all go. I want to be able to play Nintendo's entire back catalog while living in a van down by the river. I just want permanent and portable access to my never-ending childhood. Man, the Nintendo Switch has been nothing short of amazing. So many amazing groundbreaking games on an amazing groundbreaking console. I wish this generation could go on forever, but sadly, it must end eventually. I've never been more sad to see a gaming generation go than the Nintendo Switch, so it's nice to see that the next one looks like it will be most likely the same exact thing, but, you know.
Super!